What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that literally changed my life, and I wish someone had told me about it sooner. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to crush it at everything they do? Good grades, sports, social life, maybe even making money on the side? Here's the secret. It's not talent. It's not luck. And it's definitely not just being gifted. It's habits. Specific daily habits that compound over time. The crazy thing is, these aren't complicated. Anyone can do them, including you. But most teens never learn these habits until it's too late. Today I'm breaking down the 7 key habits that separate successful teens from everyone else. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step blueprint for building these habits into your life. And stick around to the end because I'm sharing the exact routine I use to make these habits automatic, not something you have to force yourself to do. Habit number 1, morning routine mastery. Habit number 1 is non-negotiable, mastering your morning. How you start your day determines how the rest of it goes. Most teens roll out of bed at the last possible minute, rush around frantically, maybe grab something to eat, and sprint out the door already stressed. Then they wonder why they feel behind all day. I used to be exactly like that. Hitting snooze 5 times, rushing, forgetting stuff. My days were a mess before they even started. Here's what changed everything for me. Waking up just 30 minutes earlier and following a simple routine. 5 minutes. Hydrate with a full glass of water. 5 minutes. Quick stretch or movement to wake up your body. 10 minutes. Review your day and set 1 to 3 priorities. 10 minutes. Do something for your mind. Read, journal, meditate. Habit number 2. Deep focus blocks. Habit number 2 is learning to create and protect deep focus blocks. In a world designed to distract you, focus is your superpower. The average teen gets interrupted every 6 minutes by notifications. Every 6 minutes. It's literally impossible to do your best work like that. The fix is simple but powerful. Schedule 25 to 45-minute blocks of completely uninterrupted time. That means phone on Do Not Disturb or in another room. All notifications off. One specific task to focus on. A timer running. This isn't just random advice. There's actual brain science behind this. Your brain needs about 15 minutes to get into a state of deep focus, where your best work happens. Every interruption resets that clock. I use the 25 to 5 method. 25 minutes of complete focus, then a 5-minute break. After completing 4 rounds, I take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. When I started using focus blocks, I finished homework in half the time with better quality. That's not exaggeration, literally half the time. This one habit alone can give you hours of your life back every week. Habit number 3, physical activity every day. Habit number 3 isn't about becoming an extreme athlete or attending a gym 4 times a week. Instead, it's making physical activity a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Your brain and body are closely connected, and when you engage in physical activity, your brain functions better. Research after research shows that regular physical activity improves memory, learning, mood, energy levels, sleep quality, and even stress management. The common mistake people make: they believe that exercise needs to be intense in order to be effective. But that's simply not the case. What truly matters is consistency, not intensity. A 15-minute walk, playing a sport, dancing in your room. All these activities count towards your daily minimum of 20 minutes of intentional movement. Since making this a non-negotiable part of my lifestyle, I've noticed a myriad of benefits. My energy levels have remained stable, I have better sleep quality, and my ability to think clearly has improved. Additionally, it's an instant mood booster when I'm stressed about school or other pressures. Habit number 4, strategic reflection. Habit 4 sets the bar for excellent performers. Strategic reflection. The top performers don't just move the same way everyone else does. They also constantly learn from their experiences. Once a week, usually on Sunday evenings, I allocate a solid 15 to 20 minutes for self-reflection. I ask myself 3 very simple: what went well in the past week? What didn't go as planned? What will I do differently next week? This might seem simplistic, but it is genuinely powerful. When I initially started engaging in this practice, I quickly realized that I was spending countless hours on social media without even truly enjoying it. I was getting caught up in activities that I didn't genuinely want to participate in. Furthermore, I was consistently delaying the same tasks every week. Without reflection, you're merely repackaging the same patterns in an attempt to achieve different outcomes. With reflection, you have the empowerment to make subtle adjustments that are far more substantial on an ongoing basis. I use the Notes app on my phone as my go-to for this habit, but you can use any device or method that suits your preferences. The medium doesn't matter if you maintain consistency in your practice. By adopting this distinct habit, I managed to identify and break several behavioral patterns that were holding me back. When you consistently know what you're doing, you constantly improve. But first, you must always take some time to know yourself better. Habit number 5, skill stacking. Habit 5 is what I call skill stacking. Consistently developing skills that make you valuable, both now and in the future. Here's something they don't teach you in school. Your value in life, both financially and otherwise, is directly tied to the problems you can solve and the skills you bring to the table. The most successful people I know are constantly developing new skills, especially ones that complement each other. For example, writing plus design equals creating content that stands out. Coding plus business knowledge equals building useful apps. Communication plus subject expertise equals teaching/tutoring opportunities. The key is consistency, not intensity. Spending just 30 minutes a day on skill development puts you ahead of 95% of your peers. For me, I focus on one main skill per quarter. Last quarter, I focused on skill example, spending 30 minutes daily on it. Now I'm focusing on current skill, and next quarter I'll focus on future skill. Think of skills as assets that pay dividends forever. Once you learn something valuable, no one can take it away from you. And in the digital age, most skills can be learned for free or very cheap online. Pick one skill that interests you and commit to 30 days of daily practice. Even 15 to 30 minutes counts. The results will shock you. Habit number 6, relationship cultivation. Habit 6 is one most teens completely overlook. Deliberately cultivating relationships with people who elevate you. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It sounds cliche, but the science backs it up. Your peer group shapes your behaviors, beliefs, and even your ambitions. This doesn't mean ditching all your friends, but it does mean being intentional about who you spend the most time with and who you go to for advice. I think about relationships in 3 circles: inner circle, middle circle, casual friends and acquaintances. Outer circle, people you're connected to but don't actively spend time with. Drop a comment below telling me which one you're choosing. If this helped you out, smash that like button and subscribe for more real talk about building success as a teenager. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. See you in the next video.